Welcome to WTDC-25, the World Telecommunication Development Conference being held in Baku in Azerbaijan. I've got the great pleasure of being joined in the studio now by Stalin Pedro, who is the Director of the Bureau of Communications for Palau. Welcome to the studio, Mr. Pedro.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
Now, let me start off by talking about Palau. Palau is ITU's newest member. Perhaps I could ask you just to give us a few reflections upon that.
Yes, we're very excited to be the newest member of ITU. We just joined last year in September, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's been a long journey, and we're finally here, and so we're very excited.
Right, maybe 194th member state, in fact, to be precise. And you've I know that you've recently got to WTDC-25, but obviously your delegation's been here already. I wanted to ask you, why is this conference important for you to be attending?
Oh, well, I guess being the newest member of the ITU, this is the first WTDC that we've attended. So it's overwhelming, to be honest, but it's also very exciting. We're pleased to be here. It's a long ways from home, but we want to be here. We want to see how it is to be in the WTDC, to meet industry partners, to meet leaders from around the world. It's very exciting. It's very, very exciting for a small island like Palau, where I'm from.
Exactly. What is the population of Palau, just for the people who don't know?
For people that don't know, Palau is an island of about 20,000 people, give or take.
Right, exactly. So a small population, but an important population. Every individual is important, of course. But I wanted to ask you, in terms of the population itself, and does that make things easier or more difficult in terms of connectivity in Palau?
I think it's a little bit of both. In terms of connectivity, only because we're so far away, and it's so connecting an island that remote is always a challenge in terms of infrastructure, of course, but also easy in terms of connecting everybody because it's, of course, the proximity is a lot smaller.
And what's the penetration? What's the kind of connectivity? What are we talking about?
I'm gonna boast a little bit, and I'm gonna say the penetration level is in the mid-90s.
Right.
So
excellent.
yes.
Very good indeed. And what are the current challenges and opportunities, would you say, with regards to digital transformation for Palau?
So I think at the moment we're going through a very rapid transformation, a rapid change. We are now embarking on connecting our second fiber optic cable. Mm-hmm. We are also modernizing our mobile telecom network to 5G and Open RAN concept. So those are the sort of the two newest things that we're working on. So being a member of the ITU, being able to access, the expertise, the technical expertise for that matter, and just being a part of the global movement towards digitization is always a plus, I think.
And in terms of capacity building, in terms of cybersecurity, in terms of all the things that basically, face much larger nations, what are your, particular bugbears there? What are what are the challenges that you're facing there?
I think it's tenfold when it comes to cybersecurity, because we don't have the capacity, as you rightfully mentioned, and so being in these kind of forums help us understand better where the international arena is working towards in terms of governance and, for example, stuff like AI, cybersecurity. It's always a benefit for us to come and learn in these kind of forums. But yes, to answer your question. New and emerging technologies bring a lot of good stuff, but they also bring a lot of challenges for small islands like Palau.
Yes, and in terms of investment, you have enough investment there for regards to infrastructure and innovation? Yes,
I think Palau and its transformation towards a digital economy and sort of the digital world. I think Palau has invested a lot in infrastructure. So the infrastructure component is there. I think now it's a matter of just bringing everything together and just finding, the right expertise, ensuring that people are safe, secure. I think that's sort of where our focus and attention is on now.
What do you hope will be the key takeaway for you from this conference?
Again, I think there's a lot of new and emerging technologies which we are very challenged with as a small island nation. And again, it's a lot revolving around cyber safety, cyber security, and digital resilience, of course, and also AI. Mm-hmm. So those are very new challenges that we do not have the capacity domestically to address. And so we are keen to be in these kind of forums where we can meet experts, learn from more developed countries, look at the type of governments that's being put across internationally, and see. And also, I think not just at a national level, but for Palau as a small island nation, we are supported by our Pacific Island brothers and sisters. So as a region, we also sort of move towards certain initiatives that we think would provide us support. I guess one of the key initiatives that we brought to the ITU is the Lagatoy Declaration, which is a sort of a Pacific push towards digital resilience, if you will.
Excellent. And finally, are you optimistic for the future in terms of digital transformation for Palau?
I'm very optimistic, and maybe I'm a little bit biased in that sense, but I'm very optimistic. I think it's just a matter of finding the right balance and ensuring that our people and our vulnerable communities are safeguarded from all the online harms and maybe security safety issues. But other than that, I think this is a global change that's going to revolutionize our small islands for the better.
Excellent. Well, Stalin Pedro, thank you so much for joining us in the studio. It's been an absolute pleasure. And hopefully we'll catch up with you again very soon.
Right on. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you very much indeed. Yeah. Thank you. And if you've enjoyed this interview, which I'm sure you will have, then do check out our other interviews on our YouTube channel, our podcast, wherever you get your podcasts from. And for further information, visit our website at itu.int/WTDC-25. Thanks for tuning in.